Hi everyone, welcome to Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. I'm Tim, and this is our weekly reading for April 20th through April 26th. Thank you for joining me. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you for all of the healing prayers from all of you that have sent those. I appreciate that. The bronchitis that I had last week is lifting, which is wonderful. I've got my voice back, which is good. Still have blockages in both ears, so I kind of feel like I'm still underwater, but every day gets a little better. So still continue to send those out. I appreciate it because it's working. I do appreciate that so much. This week we're going to be working with the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. And I've already shuffled the cards, pre-selected them just to save some time. And I also selected a card from Colette Baron Reed's The Enchanted Map. And when we get these out of the way here, and we get the interpretations, I should say, read, then I'm going to choose one card from the Angel Tarot deck to see what would supplement with all of this. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first part of this week, we're just now entering into a new moon. So this is all about, I really feel like this is movement energy for us, a lot of manifesting. So, with all of the focus of letting things go, I still feel we're going to continue to do that, but, we've done a lot of purging over the past couple of weeks, but now we can start to take a look at what it is that we want to bring in for the rest of this month and then working into March. I said that last week too. May. For some reason, I think I want to go back to March for some reason. Okay, I think it must be the Sudafed. So, for the first part of our week, we've got, hostilities. And this card here, what I really see with this is it's like you've got this man here with his sword ready to get moving into action here. This reminds me a lot of like the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords here. So, this is taking decisive action. And I'm also feeling with this defenses up, getting ready to go, getting movement, getting ready to have to defend yourself or defend your values. When I'm looking at this in like a work-related issue, there could be some bickering. There could just actually be some down and out, drag out confrontation with some people. This could just be having a bad week, starting off with a negative encounter. So the energy for this is keep your energy defenses up so that you're better prepared to handle those negative people that you may be around. Relationship-wise, this could actually be some confrontation, arguments, getting it out on the table, so to speak, that it's boiled up and it's time to let's sit down and let's have a talk type of energy with this. So just going to be interesting to see how that works out. So with work and with relationships and with our own selves, this is more dealing with the skeletons in our closet, having to really take a look at what it is with this air, with this sword. Swords are cutting, so what do we still need to cut away that we're not doing, that we need to let go of? And this is also allowing that to occur, but I'm hearing that it's time to cut the dead weight away and out if you haven't done so, and this is the week to start doing it. And we're doing a great job. We're doing a great job of releasing and letting go, but there's still stuff that we need to continue to detox or let go and remove. Because I keep hearing let go. That's why I keep repeating it so much, because it's let go, let go. What do you need to cut away? Okay, what has been hostile in your environment that you need to step away or remove yourself from? So that's the card focus for the first part of this week. Now, when we move into the middle part, okay, this is the second chakra. This is going to be our sacral, and the sacral color is orange. So this is Archangel Ariel, and Ariel's our manifestation angel too. So again, this is cutting away. I almost feel like this is, now I'm looking at this, I'm seeing this as Archangel Michael, cutting away. So, and our Archangel Ariel, since this is our manifestation angel, what do we need to cut away that's keeping us from manifesting? This is also with the sacral. This is where we house all of our creative energy too. So I'm hearing that with this, that work-wise, that there could be some just butting of heads. Some of you may actually be on a team where it's required that you have a group meeting and you're not meeting eye to eye. And this is where the hostility is coming into play. There's just some type of creative differences, okay? This is also about with your creative energy and your relationship that, again, this is not allowing you to be able to explore the creative side. You may feel like you're stuck at home and you don't have the ability to do what your passion is, what you would like to be able to do. And that's where the arguments are going to be coming into play. This isn't for everybody. Some of you this is going to hit on, but some of the other aspects this may relate to you as well. But this is about our creative differences and what we need to remove ourselves from that's allowing. I'm hearing creative block. This, for some of you that are writers, this might be a writer's block. So interesting energy with all of this. Now, as we get into the weekend, okay, so this is definitely financial constraints. And with Archangel Ariel here, this definitely, to me, now that I'm seeing these all three together, this really is about what is keeping you from manifesting the wealth of prosperity and the abundance that you're attempting to manifest and desire. Financial constraints, this can be that there's just blocks for this week that are keeping us from being able to do that. We've got that new moon energy, so if you haven't done if you're doing the law of abundance check by every single new moon, that's one way that I'm doing it this year. Now would be a great time because we just started that. But this is to take a look at what are the areas in your life that are keeping you stuck financially, and what can you let go of? So this may be some creative strategy on your part where you may need to be sitting down and, this could be drafting a budget. This could be having a heartfelt conversation with your sweetheart, your significant other, of what do you want versus what do you need? Because I think the two of you may not be seeing eye to eye on this. And this is about what do we need versus what do we want. So this is interesting energy with all of this. But this shows that this is about definitely finances with this week here. But I do also feel that this is something that can be resolved. It may be a creative approach that we need to take, but interesting. Okay. So for me personally, I know that that's something that I've been working with financially, my finances, and I am seeing the hostilities of what I need to step away from versus my wants versus my need, because the ego part of me always wants to say, oh, you can have it now. You can have it now. Go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it. My higher self says, stop. Do you really need this? Why don't you sit on this for a week or 2 weeks? Better yet, give it a month. And at the end of the month, if you still want it, then you can go get it. Okay? Rather than doing the compulsive buying type of thing. So, it'll be interesting to see what comes up for this week. Now, for our bonus card, all right, so Gentle Gardener. And this card here, this is, I almost see this elderly woman in the upper right-hand corner is like a very wise spirit tending to the garden. And as a gardener, as we're tending to our gardens, I should say, this is saying to be gentle. Approach all of this from a gentle perspective here, especially with the hostilities. Sometimes it's okay you can agree to disagree and politely just say, I don't think we're getting anywhere, and just step away from it. But this is also with this gentle gardener, that this is saying that you need to be your own gardener. You need to cultivate your own garden. This is you planting your own seeds, you attending to it, you're responsible for it. So make sure that what you're going through for this week is that you have the ability to nurture this. This is very nurturing energy with this too. So tend to your own personal garden, whether it be financial or relationship or wherever all of that may be, where the hostility lies and the creative blockages may be. So that's what I feel with this, because I'm seeing the sprinkling of the seeds. So this is again with our new moon about manifesting and putting that creative energy out there. Oh, well, I was going to shuffle, but this one wants to come out. So let's see what this one is here. Oh, very interesting. And I always like to see major arcana, because these are life lessons. Whenever you get a major arcana come out, those are major lessons. Those are like karmic lessons. The minor arcana, which are the aces through the kings, are more the day-to-day type of events, but this is life stuff here, and this is renewal, okay? And Archangel Jeremiah is very prominent with us here, and it says, review and evaluate. This is a favorable assessment of facts, and it's time to move in a new direction. In traditional tarot, this is where we're seeing the dead rise. We're seeing heeding the call. It's like hearing the trumpet, and it's like a wake-up call. It's finally listening to your spirit. Your spirit's finally moving into action of what it needs to be doing with its life purpose. This is finally seeing the light as it relates to all of this. So this is actually a good card, is that it allows us to do a life review. And that's what Archangel Jeremiah helps us with, are those life reviews, to take a look at what we're doing great and where we're doing great, but also where we can improve upon and working upon that path too. So as we go through this week, try, just to recap, I would advise you to keep your defenses up everywhere you're at, work, relationship, even your own personal self, but keep your guard up so that in case you do encounter any negative people, you're set and ready. But also to really heed the call of what you need to be doing in relationship with, in relation to your relationship with your finances, your money, your prosperity, all of that. Okay, and take action upon it. So we'll have to see how this all works out for us. Okay. So thank you all for, wow, I had so many new subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And just one final thing here. If you are in the St. Louis area, I am actually going to be at the Pegasus Psychic Fair this upcoming weekend on April 25th, 26th in Collinsville, Illinois. Please stop by, get a reading, and I look forward to seeing you all then. If not, I'll see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.